Yo guys, welcome to another video over here where we're going to be breaking on down some pretty big controversy that Emiru is in as of today. Now, I'm going to go and insult her my own self over here. I got to open up the big old incel card because she did something that is unspeakable. And if any of you guys are chefs or have ever cooked before, I think you guys will understand. If anything, as we kind of preface up this video, I think the apron has to be copping on because I was just making pizza the other day. I got to go watch this. You wanna know what? When your boy has an apron, we were about to start cooking a little bit in this video. So right now, Emiru is in a lot of drama. Now, some of it's valid, some of it's not, some of it's for fun. Like this is more of a fun video, at least for my segment over here. And then a lot of it's online where people are kind of going back in the whole left versus right. And can she have fun? And women suck. And just, you know, the usual we see up on the internet sphere. So if you guys will enjoy this video, and especially if you guys are chefs, I would love to hear your thoughts and comments down below because I cringed hard at this one. But no hate, you know, like everyone's safe. It's fine. Like we're not haters here. But like I said, when we're in the kitchen, we're about to run up the heat a little bit over here. So subscribe if you guys are new, if you guys enjoy the video throughout it, Twitter and Twitch down below. Let's dive on in. So Emiru, as I mentioned, has been into like maybe 4 or so little micro dramas. We'll kind of cover most of them throughout this video. But number 1 is the fact that she almost burned down her house cooking. I'm not joking. That's why the apron's on, for safety reasons. I also have gloves. I thought that was a little too extra though for a video. I don't think people understand my humor yet. They probably never will. I don't think I'm funny. But nonetheless, she almost burned down her house. Now, no one's really talking about this, but I'm like, what on earth is going on here as a chef? Like, I literally just made dinner. I love cooking. I've done cooking streams up on Twitch. I love this stuff. And this isn't like a hater, let's cancel this girl. I'm just more, as a chef, I'm trying to make sure anyone who's ever watching this is a little bit more safe. And also to kind of make fun of her a little bit because what is she doing? And then part 2, as I mentioned, there's gonna be other stuff. There's a lot of like left versus right stuff. People are calling her out online, so she can have fun. Like the fun part of the video first and then drama after. Let's dive on in. So there's been this clip that's slowly starting to go viral as of today, I guess, of Emiru, NMP, Kachi cooking in the kitchen. Now, I actually am kind of ashamed that a lot of Twitch streamers just live on DoorDash. They can barely boil water and soda pop it. And, you know, it's just not, as a grown adult, I expect a little bit better. But also when it comes to cooking and being in the kitchen, accidents do happen. And that's one of the biggest things I think a lot of chefs always want to try to go and warn people about. Make sure you guys are careful around high heat. Make sure you guys are careful around oil. Make sure you're always, you know, washing your hands. Don't go and like cross-contaminate. A lot of really basics when it comes to cooking. And I would hope most of you guys do cook. If you guys do, leave a comment down below so I can know that people watching these videos are my subscribers or normal people. Please tell me you guys are normal, for the love of God. Anyway, this is, to me, as someone who has cooked quite often. Oh.
You got this, guys. Here.
So you guys see a big old tub of oil.
Don't get papers.
I'm already cringing. As you guys can see, paper towels dripping down hot oil over the stove. What is the stove usually on if it's a gas top? Flames. What is paper? Very flammable. Ah!
Don't get
dude, it's like literally right above oil, dude. Like, I'm cringing internally. I think anyone, the inner chef is coming out for this, bro. Like, I can't, like, what is this?
papers out the fire.
Oh!
No.
And then she just throws it in the oil. Okay. I don't want to be too mean. So we're not, like, we don't build incels here. We don't build we hate women here. But I do hate stupid people, and I hate people who are freaking out in accidents they don't know how to handle. This is the world's worst response to ever do this. Do not do this. When there's fire in the kitchen, there's a lot of protocols. It depends on what you're dealing with. Oil is a little bit more niche. If you're not the most proficient chef, I understand why it's scary. But her reaction over here, I know I'm pausing a lot, but it's like, I'm trying to process this in real time. Look at her. She's freaking out. It's understandable. It's fire. It's scary. Oil. You know, I get it. Like, I do get it.
No grease.
Oh no.
Take it out. Take it out. Take it out.
No.
So you have Nick in the background who's saying, take it out, take it out, take it out. Emiru is not even looking what she's doing like the cutesy girl thing. I'm so sorry, but I've been around women who do this, where they're like, oh my God, I can't believe this is going on, as there's quite literally fires fuming from the kitchen. Once again, everyone's safe. So this is more of like a for fun video. I don't think she's that dumb. I think she's just, you know, not proficient in cooking and hasn't cooked a lot throughout her life. Yes. But like, this is just 101 what you shouldn't do.
Take it out, Zoel. Take it out. Take it out.
So, and then also Zoil's over here, like,
Take it out, Zoel. Take it out. Take it out.
he's making sure the food is safe.
Take it out, Zoel. Take it out. Take it outside.
As there's
Take it
literally a
outside.
fire.
Wait, this is actually bad.
It's gonna take.
Like, dude, this is like bad. A few more inches away, you have these wooden cabinets, bro, and this is how your whole entire house can fall apart. Like, this is bad, dude.
Yes, take it out.
I can't. It's too hot.
Wait,
Take it. You use the pliers. The things.
Of course, there's also burnt toast on the thing in a Corona. Like, yeah, a monster. These are streamers in a nutshell.
I don't know why this thing is here.
Don't use water on oil.
Also, yeah, they were. Do not mix water and oil. That's how, like, this is like, I'm like cringing. I can't even do the commentary on this video because this is hurting me so bad watching this.
wait, don't we have like a shirt? Take off your shirt.
It's fine. It's fine.
Take it out.
Take off your shirt. No. Okay.
So we were sassing Emiru a little bit, okay, you know, doing like the, oh my god, I can't believe this happened. But this is where we kind of bounce back. Because like I said, we're not haters here. We give credit where credit's due. We're not like people who hate people. This girl, Emiru, props to her, runs across the house. Is like, we got to find something to kind of like either pick up this pan because it's so hot, which you should have something on hand to cover it. You usually want to cover the stuff, extinguish the flames, you know, have a cover for this. The fact that there's no cover over here is upsetting me. But I think what she ends up doing is she picks it up with the towel because it's really hot.
Take it outside.
Yeah.
And then
The
takes it
dog's
outside.
pissed, by the way. Be
The
careful.
dog knew.
Be careful. Be careful. It's gonna slosh.
No, it's not. Oh my.
Holy.
I think a lot of you guys have witnessed my pain and suffering in real time. So we don't want to harp on people too much. I like when people start cooking. It's very complicated. I'm not the best chef. I just cook. That's it. But when it comes to all this stuff, paper towels, covering up next to a flame, not covering the heat, like gently Zoil touching like this random piece of meat, like it's like Messiah coming back alive. All this together made me very sad. Like this is almost like this is an actual fire that happened in the kitchen. It happens though, you learn, hopefully in the time will get better. But a lot of people are even like, bro, why are you just sitting there and standing? And they're like waiting for someone else to take charge. They're a bunch of rich adult babies who don't know how to do anything else in the world. For reference, just take a lit or a bigger pan and put it on top to put out the fire. Avoid handling a pot of flaming grease with your hands. And then you'll actually pick up your phone off the counter and take a few steps back. In this case, the fire specifically targets your phone. These people don't know how to exist in real life, even if it's bait. The first reaction for her is to cover her face with her hands instead of covering the pan with the lid as well. I mean, congrats on making these people rich, I guess. How do streamers even function as humans? Like, a lot of people right now are not being happy. You know, like, people are like, what is going on here? So I don't want to hate on them too much. I do always like when people are cooking. I just want people to be safe. Like, the whole purpose of this segment, be safe when you're cooking. Be careful when it comes to oil. Be careful when it comes to high heats. Don't be bringing paper towels over an actual flame in front of you. Chef Scrubbing has spoken. Please be careful. And also don't hate on these people. Yes, you could probably critique them a little bit, but right now it seems like the entire internet is also roasting the heck out of Emiru. So there's been this one post over here from Pioneer, and this clip keeps on circling around, which is Emiru over here, and it's like, oh, Emiru's pushing 30. I hit 30. I'm offended by the internet zoomers. I hate you all. Like, I hate everyone. Emiru is pushing 30, acting all innocent for subs on Twitch, and does this in her off time. And, like, they're just showing her clips at a club with the boys, the girls, you know, hanging out, having some drinks, doing some, you know, shots, whatever it might be. There's extra Emily and, you know, other people out there. And people are like, yeah, dude, this girl sucks. Now, I'm going to take the opposite take. I think it's all right if women over the age of 30 party, okay? Like, I think women are allowed to have fun. I think women are allowed to go and chill. I do think women shouldn't also not be burning down your house, but that's a completely separate video for that one. You saw that. But, like, a lot of people are like, Emiru, you're a loser, you're a freak, and we hate you now because of all this, like, political stuff and drama, her affiliation with Asmongold, whatever it might be. And I think women should be allowed to have fun. I mean, maybe some people think this is a little bit too much, and maybe she's trying to farm for subs or whatever. Even people online are like, yeah, she could have an airhead brain, but she's allowed to have fun. And you are posting a girl having fun on her friends in an attempt to shame her for clicks on the internet. It's not hard to see, to anyone to see whose life is more pathetic. So people are defending her. Like, I mean, even for the cooking stuff, I feel like people shouldn't be always so hardcore on people, you know? You live and you learn, you do better over time. Like, yeah, it's a little bit of a dumb move, but hopefully in the future, they don't have to worry about that. Or in all honesty, they're all probably rich enough to just Uber Eats for the rest of their life, or just get a private chef, so does it really matter? No, not really. But for me, in my cooking background, it made me want to go and make the video on that for sure. But like, so many people are like, dude, this is like a grown woman having some booze, having a fun night out with her friends. She's being a normal person, spending time with people in real life. What is wrong with this? Like, cancel her, expose her, drag her as well. And like, everyone's like, this is just a sad take. Like, why are you trying to go online just to harass this girl? You know, because having a drink and doing a handstand dance with your friends is just so extreme. Just because you spend your Friday nights cutting yourself up, like people are over there. And like, people are like, oh yeah, you have like a few shots. Look at this crazy alcoholic. And a lot of people are like, who cares? Like, you know, 30 isn't old. You guys are weirdos for being insecure and being parasocial. And funny enough, a lot of people online are actually kind of defending her, which I think is kind of nice. Like, even people are like, hey, I don't like Emiru. But if this is where you think is like someone being controversial, I can only assume you have no friends, no mm-ms, and you're just a fun sponge bore. You're not old at 30, you can still party and have fun. And I agree. Like, I think there's this weird vibe where people just don't like women. Like, what you can judge some women. Like, I mean, like, some women are pretty bad, like, I'll be honest. But there's also a lot of great women out there. And I think women are still allowed to have fun and party and just don't burn down the kitchen because it's kind of bad. You know, you can't be doing that. But a lot of people online are calling this on out. Even as well, there's also this, like, kind of clip of her calling someone the R word. I guess just saw my Call of Duty lobbies back in the day. I was definitely cooking. I mean, I try not to use some of the terminology out of respect. You know, I know it kind of upsets some folks out there, but at the end of the day, you know, it is what it is. This will be a weird clip to go and post because there's some T Swifty up in the background. We all know how she is about her money and some clippies, but there's this clip over here. Do I have to replay this? Are we gonna start canceling this girl on Twitter? I'm down. I'll leave the charge. Just scrubbing. This girl sucks at cooking. Like, I don't mind. Jokes. There's probably some people who don't know my humor yet. Still annoys me. I really don't care that much at the end of the day for the world. Hopefully, I think people are slowly getting me. Thank you. Thank you for everyone who's been watching.
Like, you fucking retard.
Soren's like, oh damn, dude, she's listening to Taylor Swift. We gotta get out of here, dude. She's gross. But people are like finding clips like this and starting to call her out and be like, wow, you know, like that's gross. You know, that's gross. They're like, I thought the R word was a slur. Why is everyone saying it nowadays too as well? On top of this, and oh, she now knows who her audience is. Those admin raids have been helping her a lot. And some people are just calling her a base chud. I still don't really know what a chud is too. Emiru is the right-wing Pokemon. Is not or has never been an actual slur for anyone who cares at all. It's all fake outage, and it's to pretend otherwise. Like, leave Emiru alone. Did she? And people are still asking about this stupid ice stuff, as let's talk about a few hours ago. Does she still support ice or not? And it's crazy because it just seems like you mess up one time and people will hold this against you forever. You know, like, she's not allowed to party. She can't have a drink. She's not allowed to stream. Now, you may disagree on some of her calls or her cooking skills. Once again, listen to me. I'm a chef. But like, you know, I just think right now people are hating for just kind of maybe to hate, maybe to kind of form clout. I'm not really sure exactly how, like, maybe if this video gets more views than usual, maybe there's just a weird interest in it and people just want to farm it for whatever reason. Maybe it's going too far. But it's intriguing because even Asmongold, although once again, kind of going more on the political end to kind of like they're friends, that's why I'm showcasing it up. It's kind of relevant to the video itself. Was even being like, hey, dude, like this kind of opened up a new door for people or opened up this new window. And it kind of seems like this all like, you know, also once again, and kind of bring it back to Hassan, the Hassan and Asmongold drama is never ending. Like this is like, I think they're bread and butter at this point, dude.
Generally terrifying. They know that these communities are like this. They know that their own audiences as well, like, are just generally terrifying. But yeah, Hassan in particular, yeah.
They're basically online terrorists. Like,
they are.
That's the best. That's the best.
No, these people are. They absolutely are. And I'm glad that people are now collectively standing up against it. I think that, like, the crash out over Emiru not talking about ice was kind of a turning point for a lot of people.
I do kind of agree on that. Because I do think Emiru isn't really too much of a political person. It's kind of a weird take. If you're calling out like a Hassan or Destiny or Asmongold, or just someone who has a really bad take regardless, yeah, I'd say that's fine. Just be normal or not crazy or stalky about it. If you just dislike something, if you dislike even Asmongold, that's fine. Like, I don't know, I don't know the guy. Like, it's whatever. For me, I'm just doing drama. But at the end of the day, it is kind of true. It seems like people even saw us in the comments. Like, they kind of get hung up on certain things for way too long. And it gets, like, weird being a content creator. It's like parasocial haters, if you will.
where a lot of people saw that and they were like, this is fucking retarded. Like, why are
He dropped the R word.
these people acting this way? And now I think that that type of behavior in that community is much more hated. And I think that, again, I think they deserve even more hate. They deserve way more hate. And anybody that eggs it on, I think they also deserve hate. And the only way that you can put up with these people is if you push back against them. And it's unfortunate that other creators don't want to speak up against it. I think that they should.
Analogy I can come up with, you know.
There is a little bit of a validity towards it. Now, Asmongold's had some conflicting takes, and I don't always necessarily agree with what he has to say. But there is this weird thing where people do like to go and target people and harass people for way too long, and for maybe sometimes things that are not as big a deal, you know? Now, I'm not going to say something like ICE is not something that maybe affects a lot of people or yourself personally, but more of the general idea that, like, hey, maybe someone messed up 10 years ago. Like, do you got to bring up the same clip over and over again? No. Or like, hey, like, people grow, people change. Or at the same time, sometimes people are just not political people by nature, you know? Like kind of what the whole Emiru situation happened.
They will just nuke the fuck out of an entire community.
Yep.
They
will totally make a bunch of shit up. They will lie about you. They will misrepresent you. They will defame you. They will say everything that they possibly can.
You'll be talking about something completely unrelated, and then they'll jump in your mentions.
Yeah, they'll attack you again. And that's why you can never let your guard down with those people. You have to always be aggressive at them.
Why else is Hassan retweet?
I'm not really saying you have to be necessarily aggressive per se. I'm not the biggest like political guy. I'd rather just do my own thing. Like, you know, I'd rather make my little videos and have fun and go on Twitch and hang out. Like, I'm not one of these people that I want to change the world, change the internet world and Twitch world and all that. But I do kind of agree that sometimes people do get too far, even for people who harass maybe like Hassan, or people who maybe harass like Asmongold or Destiny. Not to defend any one of them, they can defend themselves, and I don't really care what happens to them at the end of the day. But there is like a weird call. I think there is a lot of haters now online, a lot of bored people, people who don't leave the house, etc. And I think it can turn really scary and really dangerous really quick. So give me your thoughts and comments on everything down below. I still think Emiru sucks at cooking. So give me your thoughts and comments on everything. Subscribe if you guys are new, or your thoughts down below. Even if you disagree, I don't mind. And of course, the Twitter and Twitch as well, if you guys would like to follow.